Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
Another downtown Las Vegas resort is offering a summer deal to get more guests into its hotel rooms. Good Thursday morning. Thank you so much for tuning in to 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Let's get into your top stories. 2 Henderson Police Department supervisors are given an ultimatum to resign or be fired, according to 2 sources. The sources said Deputy Chief Brandon Brooks and Captain Anthony Neiswanger were told about the ultimatum on Monday, the same day Reggie Rader took over as police chief. They were given until Thursday to make a decision, according to the sources. The city announced Tuesday that Brooks and Neiswanger would retire, but officials did not answer a question about who decided to pose the ultimatum. Neither supervisor could be reached for comment. Similar demands were reportedly given to former Deputy Chief Jonathan Boucher and former Police Chief Holly Chadwick. A lawsuit claims a correctional officer used a racial slur and excessive force on a man at the Clark County Detention Center in 2024. A 10-page complaint filed in district court Monday alleges the officer handcuffed Xavier Tate in a way that caused him to suffer a broken wrist. When Tate was arrested a second time, the officer used a racial slur, and Tate was strip-searched, thrown in a cell, and left with no clothing for an extended period, according to the lawsuit.
He is seeking damages at least of $15,000 or more, in addition to other damages, including repayment of his medical bills.
A Metropolitan Police Department spokesperson said it does not comment on pending litigation. A Las Vegas judge rejects a plea deal for a man accused of killing a mother in a crash. Gerardo Lopez is accused of running a red light, driving onto a sidewalk, and hitting 31-year-old Jessica Fodge while she was walking her kids to school on March 5th. Under the deal, Lopez would have pleaded no contest and would not have faced a jail time. Justice of the Peace Joe Bonaventure said he rejected the deal after the victim's family said authorities did not ask them how Lopez should be punished. A preliminary hearing is set for September 2nd. Moving on to weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Hot and dry conditions are set to continue into the weekend with lighter winds after today. Kicking off your Thursday morning with temperatures in the 90s by 8 a.m., increasing to 101 by 11 a.m., and expecting a high around 109 this afternoon with a low of 83 degrees. You can expect sunny skies with wind gusts reaching up to 21 miles per hour. Temperatures will continue in the 109 range on Friday and Saturday, increasing to 110 on Sunday. We can expect overnight lows in the mid-80s. In Business, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. A restaurant group with a location on the Strip agrees to pay millions after falsely obtaining loans under a COVID-era program. Azumi Limited Restaurants, which owns Zuma at the Cosmopolitan, will pay $3.6 million in a settlement agreement with the Justice Department after violating the False Claims Act. Officials say Azumi admitted to receiving loans and loan forgiveness under the Payment Protection Program that exceeded the limit for corporate groups. In addition, a private entity that brought claims under the Act's whistleblower provisions will receive about $360,000. The Downtown Grand launches an all-inclusive summer deal for its hotel guests. The Gambler's Retreat package includes $40 of slot play, a $25 dining credit, early check-in, free parking, and no resort fees.
Like many casinos in Las Vegas, the Downtown Grand is trying to attract more customers to its property amid declining visitation and gambling revenues throughout the city.
The package costs $99 per night Sunday through Thursday or $125 per night on weekends.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today. A big-time purchase for the A's owner. I'm Dominic Lavoie with your sports update. John Fisher buying a custom home in the Summit Club in Summerlin for nearly $30 million, making it the 3rd largest home purchase in Las Vegas history. The sale closed in December of last year, according to Clark County property records. Fisher's name was not listed on the transaction. However, people with knowledge of the situation confirmed the purchaser was in fact the Athletics owner.
In your health news, brought to you by CenterWell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Plans continue to move forward to build Nevada's first standalone children's hospital. Intermountain Health said Penta Building Group and Jacobson Construction have been chosen as contractors for the project. This is the first construction move since a land lease agreement was announced last week for Intermountain Health Children's Hospital. The project is expected to break ground early next year at UNLV's Harry Reid Research and Technology Park. Plans call for the hospital to open by 2030. In Neon Lifestyle, sponsored by Silverton Casino Lodge, this is Lodge Vegas. A Las Vegas restaurant has a limited time deal on its pasta dishes. Cheese Time Italian Fusion is offering almost 24 pastas on its menu for $10.99.
There's lasagna, carbonara, spaghetti with shrimp, fettuccine alfredo, on and on and on. The only pasta that isn't $10.99, and it's really just $12.99, is the black pepper steak.
Cheese Time Italian Fusion is located at the corner of Sahara Avenue and Cimarron Road.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The NBA Summer League opens Thursday, and the marquee game is a 5 p.m. matchup between top pick Cooper Flagg of the Mavericks and Lakers second-year pro Bronny James. The Lakers are 3.5-point favorites at BetMGM with the total set at 176.5. The Mavericks are listed at plus 135 on the money line. In other Summer League action, the 76ers are 5.5-point favorites over the Spurs with the total at 177.5. And the Thunder are 4.5-point favorites over the Nets with that total listed at 172.5.
In Neon, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. We now know when acts will take the stage for the Best Friends Forever Music Festival happening October 10th through the 12th at the downtown Las Vegas Event Center. Neon reporter Jason Braceland takes us through the lineup.
A few highlights this year. On Friday, Mineral plays their last show ever alongside acts like Minus the Bear, Bear vs. Shark, and Cursive, who are all playing albums in full. On Saturday, 90s pop-punk favorites Jawbreaker take over alongside Pedro the Lion, who are celebrating their 30th anniversary. And then on Sunday, the fest's biggest act, Jimmy Eat World, is playing a rarity set with songs culled from their third album, Clarity, and more. And additionally that night, co-ed indie rockers Rilo Kiley, whose frontwoman Jenny Lewis is from Las Vegas, plays their first hometown show, well, Lewis's first hometown show in nearly 17 years. So after a strong start last fall, the fest looks to build on that momentum come October.
Don't forget to check out the free Neon calendar at neon.lvrj.com for information on hundreds of entertainment events happening across the valley. Thanks for streaming 7 at 7. You can check us out weekdays on streaming platforms like Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and YouTube. Don't forget to tune in tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.